I'm unfrozen. We're just going to let that other broadcast. We're going to let it go, let it go. Okay, here we go. Cats continued. So this unpacking that I found, oh, it's 10:10. So crazy. Hey, Kimberly, I'm glad you're back on. Oh my gosh, so crazy. Okay, let me just tell you that there was a puma and his activity and behavior. He was totally sending us all a message and prophesying to us. So are you ready to hear this? So this is how it happened on Twitter, on ABC News. I saw this report here. Here he is. A mountain lion dubbed the Culvert cat for how it navigated two of Los Angeles's busiest freeways has been found dead, the victim of the devastating Woolsey fire. Okay, here's a good picture of him. He's got a little thing around his neck. Okay, he's called the Culvert cat. So when I was looking up more information about him, Google gives, sometimes good things. Google gave me a suggestion to type in, but that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for Culvert cat. So look at this suggestion Google gave me. Do y'all see that? Right here. It says Hillary Clinton. I don't think I've ever Googled Hillary Clinton, ever. But when I typed in Culvert cat, her name stayed there. Okay? Do y'all feel the Holy Spirit? Diane, I know. Wow, is right. Okay. So that happened. And then I looked up culvert. Y'all, culvert means a drain. And it's not just a drain, but a culvert, it's a drain that goes across something. And so I was thinking of draining the swamp across the board. And Google did what it did there with her name. But this is also some information I found about the Culvert cat that passed away recently from the Woolsey fire. He had that GPS tracker around his neck. It says here, and I'm so sorry because, this is canyon-news.com. The rangers and biologists at the Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area nicknamed the P64 the Culvert cat, due to the cat's usage of a storm drain at Liberty Canyon multiple times, and for during the 9 months of tracking him, crossing the 101 and 118 freeways more than 40 times during the 9 months that he was tracked. And he even has a puma, a whole profile. You can go check him out. Okay, y'all, there is so much here. So first of all, he used a storm drain at Liberty Canyon. Okay, storm drain, draining the swamp. The storm is draining the swamp. Liberty, freedom. There are 2 references to a pregnancy being over 9 months and 40 weeks in this one paragraph. Crossing the 101, and when you think about 101, you think about basically getting back to 101, the basics, getting back to the basics. And then I didn't look up 118, but Psalm 118 is coming to my mind right now. Shayna, our friend, said that culvert can also mean covert. What did you write here, Shayna? You actually sent me something about the definition of covert. Let me look it up. Oh, wrong Shayna. Let's see. Covert. And I thought the same thing. I thought, that does sound like covert. Covert. Here we go. Covert. Secret. Stealthy. Hidden. Private. Yeah, hush, hush. That's all being drained, my friend. That cat, y'all, that Puma P64, and I'm wondering if you have a book close by, turn to page 64. Let's see what happens. Grab the closest book next to you. Let's see. Oh, it's a Bible. Let's look at page 64. Let's just do this real time. Okay, page 64. This is fun, huh? Let's see what it says. Well, I'm going to have to. Page 9. Okay, here we go. Page 43. Page 57. I'm getting there. 63, 64. All right, in this Bible, it is, it's hard to do with one hand. Exodus 9. Exodus 9:23. Then Moses stretched forth his rod toward the heavens, and the Lord sent thunder and hail and fire. Lightning ran down to and along the ground, and the Lord rained hail upon the land of Egypt. Oh my gosh. And then, of course, it's got some of chapter 10. I'll have to read that. Okay, that's the first thing I read there about Moses stretching forth his hand. I guess these are the plagues. We've been talking about the plagues. I'm going to keep that right there, and I'm going to read more about that later. So very interesting with this Culvert cat. And like I said, the kitties to me represent presidents. Of course, our Lion of Judah doesn't even compare. I mean, he's our president, Jesus Christ, our Lion of Judah. And then when I told Shayna, I said, I just feel like these kitties do represent past presidents. She found this and sent it to me. We had this long conversation about it yesterday. She said, holy smokes, I went to click on cat to find the emoji and saw that red and blue sticker. Look at this sticker. It says meow party. So she found that. I thought that was super cute. Let's see what else do I have here. Okay, let me move on because I've got quite a bit here. The news is really prophesying today. I want to share a Tom Fitton tweet. He says here, the Clinton Foundation under investigation. I thought this was timely. Shayna A's brother sent this to me and her. I just thought this was very interesting. I will testify to Congress this week on behalf of a Judicial Watch. We broke the Clinton Foundation pay-to-play scandal wide open. Glad Congress finally following our lead. Okay, let's be praying for Tom here. Oh, and there's such Tomcat. There's that there, Tomcat. Okay. Now I want to talk to you real quick about the Fed and something I found. I saw a Q post, and like y'all know, I've told you this before, I don't read Q post. I do read some things on Twitter that I find because they kind of match what the Lord is already showing me. But I did find this Q post. It's Q actually in the upper right-hand corner, it says 2575. But it says here, the plan to have the Fed raise taxes, steep incline beginning March 2019, in an effort to kill the economy prior to 2020 presidential election is known and planned for. Structure change coming, ? And I just had a vision about this years ago about the Fed just being dismantled anyways. But I do want to read to you 2575 in the Greek, okay? It means furnace. It's found in 4 different spots in the Bible, but here in Matthew 13:42, let me read it to you. Let me pull it up. Thank you for your patience. Matthew 13:42. Isn't Bill Clinton the 42nd president? I mean, that just came to me. Now, I want to say this to you first. I never, ever mean harm to humans when I talk about stuff. It's the demonic spirits behind the humans is what I'm talking about. And those, they will be going down once and for all. I mean, they're losing their grip on things currently in this swamp draining storm because they're losing the physical bodies to do the bad stuff in, the human beings, the broken, very broken human beings. Because y'all, I love human beings, like even evil human beings. I love them because Jesus loved them. He died for all of us. It's the demonic spirits that I am mad at because we battle them, not flesh and blood. But in Matthew 13:42, Jesus says here, I will cast them into the furnace of fire. There will be weeping and wailing and grinding of teeth. So 2575, found on that Q post, is also found in Matthew 13:42. There's also been a rare Antarctica earthquake. I'm telling you, the news today is just crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy good. Let me find it here. Here we go. It measured 7.1. Some sources were saying 7.5. This is from just the USGS. It was north of Bristol Island and south of the Sandwich Islands. Here it is. See the star? That is South America. And then right below, of course, is Antarctica. So that was a 7.1 earthquake. I looked at the depth. The depth was 164.7. Let me make sure I get that right. 164.7 kilometers. I looked that up also in the Bible. I looked under the Hebrew word. The Hebrew word is Gershom. And Gershom comes from, it's a name, comes from garash, which means to drive out, to cast out, okay? To drive out and to cast out, which also reminds me of Deuteronomy 7:22. Let me read that to you. It's on our thumbnail. Which reminds me of the puma cat that I just talked to you about, the culvert cat. Deuteronomy 7:22, and the Lord your God will clear out those nations before you, little by little. You may not consume them quickly, lest the beast of the field increase among you. Okay, so there's that. I want to just read this a little bit from, not the whole website, but I want to read more further information and definition to you here at BibleHub.com. So we're talking about the depth of the earthquake. This number, I found this information. So to drive out or to cast out, to thrust out the Amorites, Exodus 34:11. Let's see what else here. To strike out on internal grounds, to be driven away, followed by from the presence of Yahweh. That's Jonah 2:5. To be driven, to be tossed as the Nile, Amos 8:8. Like the sea tossed. Let's see what else. I mean, there's a lot here. It's found in a whole bunch of places. Okay. Despised and miserable outcast. To cast up and out. It also means divorced women. I feel like there's something there, but I don't know what yet. Okay, so there's that. And then the last thing I want to talk to you all about, and I'll be done for today. Okay, you remember my rose picture here? Okay, so yesterday when I was coloring this, I was thinking about the band Guns N' Roses, and I was also thinking about the song, Every Rose Has Its Thorn, just like every night has its dawn, just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song, every rose has its thorn. So I thought, I wonder if Guns N' Roses sings that. But no, it's actually a band called Poison. I looked that up this morning. And so that to me confirmed the poinsettia picture for my weekly calendar. So poisonous thorns being removed, thorns in the flesh that have caused poison to your soul, and then thorns, not thorns in the flesh, I'm sorry. thorns in the soul. Nix that, okay? We want our flesh to die and to go. Thorns in the soul that have caused an ongoing poison, those are being removed. And of course, we're seeing this swamp draining thing, this culvert drain, kitty cat culvert thing going on here. And then Shayna also sent me a picture of her daughter's drawing. It's so cute. She took a coloring sheet. It's not a drawing, it's a coloring sheet, but she took a coloring sheet of John the Baptist and she made him into a cool dude. And I was going to see if you could read his shirt. He's super cute. But his shirt says Guns and Roses. And I love that he's got red, white, and blue and some purple on. So I was like, I was just thinking about Guns N' Roses, and Shayna said, this girl doesn't know anything about that band, Guns N' Roses. So welcome to the jungle, baby. So anyways, okay. I wish I could recap, but I don't have time. So you can just go back and rewatch. But the cat thing is blowing my mind. And the Lion of Judah is roaring, and he is just roaring over us, and our enemies are fleeing. And that's what I'm seeing. And even though every rose has its thorn, and actually this rose right here does not have thorns. Look, there's no thorns. Thorns are being removed, friend. All right. Well, thank y'all for sticking with me. I'm so sorry the first broadcast was nuts. I will make sure I put part 1 and 2 on the little titles so y'all won't be confused. I love you. Jesus loves you. I'm on Twitter, REYNA4321. I will see y'all in the morning for some more news piece. I'm so grateful for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you later. Bye, y'all.